This piece has been sitting on my computer unfinished for like a week or two now. Digital art hurts my hands, dude. Like, I have to take frequent breaks when I'm working on this, but today I finished this. I sat down and I just wanted a foreground. I wanted some stuff to go on in that dead space, and this is kind of based on a sketch that I did in a sketchbook. So, the sketch had goo coming up from like it was in the sketch, okay? So that's why that's there. I've been obsessed with eyes, drawing them, thinking about them since high school. I remember reading somewhere that your eyesight was what Da Vinci considered your greatest sense because it's how you perceive the world around you. And teenage me thought that was super deep. I loved eyes because they made me feel uncomfortable. They're always called the window to the soul, and you're supposed to be able to like figure something out about somebody from the look in their eye. And I did not feel that way. Eyes were very scary. Eye contact was very scary. I wanted to see everything but not be seen. One of my core memories about eyes and eyeballs was seeing a video of LASIK eye surgery. I think it's LASIK. They use a laser to cut the top layer of your eyeball and they peel it back and then shoot lasers into your eye. And I remember that being the first time like a surgery video made me feel uncomfortable. I've seen people get cut open before and whatnot, and surgery videos, and that never freaked me out for the longest time as a kid. But seeing your eye, just thinking about your eye, it just like most people can't even get close to their eye without flinching. It's a skill to put in contacts, and something about that unsettling feeling stuck with me. And to this day, I love visuals that make me feel just a little uncomfortable. So the internet likes to treat it like a real phobia, even though I have read that it's not actually a real phobia. It's trypophobia, the fear of tiny holes clustered together. I always thought it wasn't really a fear. It was more like making you feel uncomfortable or unsettled. But for me, I have the opposite. I love those. I love those pictures. I like, especially when there's something inside the little holes. It's disgusting. I love it. It makes me feel uncomfortable. And that's part of what I love about aliens. The thought of a life form that we just cannot comprehend. The amount that we can't comprehend it couldn't be comprehended. What if their bodies function completely different than us? Also, all sorts of things like that. I just find that so deeply uncomfortable in an exciting way. Kind of like when the anticipation of finding something out, maybe a letter from a college or whatever, figuring out if you got accepted or not. Just that feeling of the future could be anything. After this moment, things could change. I get that unsettling feeling from aliens. I get that unsettling feeling from surreal paintings, surreal artwork, and I love that. That's my favorite thing about horror, when I feel uncomfortable. Maybe because I've lived a pretty comfortable, pretty plain life. I had a boring childhood, have had a relatively boring life. Maybe that's why I like the feeling of something not being quite right. I've been wanting to animate an eye and eyes in general, just blinking and practicing doing eyes, and this is a concept that I've already animated and scrapped once. Just an eye like spinning like that. Spinning, really inspired by Tool's album cover, etc. And also throughout this piece, I'm practicing and playing with the concept of stretch and squish, maybe a little bit of anticipation. I just really want to finish this and get this out on YouTube so that I can delete the files off my computer, because this thing's huge. It's like 2 gigs. Animating is quickly eating up space on my computer, and I need to make an upgrade. Let's see. This My PC setup is mostly from an not all in one, but like a bundle I got off of Newegg in like 2013, 2014. I got it for like 400 bucks. And since then I've upgraded some parts, but apparently if to go any further, I need to do a full upgrade and just I don't have the cash for it, but damn, I want to be irresponsible. Like, I don't have enough space on my PC to play games and do animating and do art. So the answer is to just spend more money. I'll just spend less on groceries because I need to lose weight anyways. I really like the sketchy lines in this piece and how the final piece I'm pretty happy with. I think that I'm doing better than before. You can see it in the process that I make a lot of mistakes and have to do a lot of like fixing with copy and paste. It's a learning process. I'm still learning and I'm trying to give myself grace. And I think it came out pretty good considering that I've only been animating for less than a month, I think, maybe a month. I never tried when I was younger and in high school and more passionate about art. I don't think that animating programs were as accessible. I remember trying Flash once and I don't know, I just didn't get into it. I think I was too lazy because animating is a lot of work. Just cleaning and coloring and then not even getting into the mechanics of actually understanding motion and how to make things move in the way that you're intending them to move. I can't even. I think my goal will be to animate to like maybe a music video or something, like music, something. I want to start with sound and then match the animation to the sound. So I need to find some sound clips that I like. Maybe music because then it's kind of really up for interpretation. So then I need to just find some music that is out there, free license music. Maybe I'll use some stuff from the generic stuff you hear in other YouTube videos, and I'll just animate along to that. But that's something that's like an upcoming project. Anyways, I'm really tired. It's almost midnight here. So I'm just gonna shut up and let the rest of the video play, and maybe I'll upload some version of this as a YouTube short because I feel like those are easier to view for like animation because they'll automatically loop. Comment if you have any ideas on other stuff I should do, and please don't subscribe.